Joanna asks, if you had a house in Sydney, if one had a house in Sydney,
You're laughing.
I'm laughing because
I mean, like, one is laughing. Like, if you had a house in Sydney, you're in a great situation.
Indeed, you're winning already, Joanna. With no mortgage, you're in the absolute winner's enclosure. And there was an imaginary auction coming up in an imaginary few weeks, and you had this imaginary house. Would you? This is never advice, it's always information. Would you, says, and we're talking to all the Joannas in the world who own houses in Sydney, would you hold firm and wait for a better time of the year? Or cave to a lower price because your agent says there's too much stock? That's interesting. You see, we were talking about those clearance rates. Turns out, Joanna, whatever else the answer is to this, the clearance rates are normal from a historic basis. So put that one to one side. So the next thing would be, is there a better time of the year? We can talk about this in a universal way. You really know the numbers, Eliza. Is there a better time of the year to sell your house? My gut feeling would be, supply and demand. You'd think midwinter would be when nobody wants to sell, but then midwinter auctions tend to be pretty miserable. If you've ever been to a midwinter auction in Melbourne, it's pretty miserable. As everyone's standing there freezing.
I haven't. That does sound miserable. I mean, the thing I'd say about the seasonality is that not many people want to sell in winter, but not many people are buying in winter either. The housing market doesn't crash just because you're coming into a holiday. And I think you'd do very well with the Hills District selling, even if you get a little bit lower than expected. I believe there was recently a $3 million sale in the Hills. So, I think it's set to do very well either way, but I see the Sydney market broadly coming into a bit of a slowdown early 2024, so that might be something to think about if you need to sell within the next 12 months.